Alright, it's out here, it's windy. Sorry if the audio is gonna be kind of spotty. Anyways, what we've got here is we've got a 2-inch PVC pipe that's feeding into the building underneath our footing out here. And it's got a flow L going up, so 2-inch with a very wide angle elbow, just like this this piece of electrical conduit elbow, how it's really wide. That allows for my pipe to go through there unrestricted. So anyways, this is thought out before the building was done. If you have a sharp 90, then you can't do this. But anyway, so we've got a 2-inch PVC pipe and it's going into the building, and it's got a nice L on it, a 90. And then this is a 1-inch PEX pipe. That 1-inch PEX pipe is coming out, and over here it's going to plug into a 1-inch PVC that's down here in this hole. So right here is where my PVC pipe is, and so I'm bringing it over and I'm going to connect this 1-inch PEX to it. Now, one thing about PEX is it's really soft, so if anyone is over here working on electrical, they need to dig up the drain pipe, they could damage this PEX pipe with a shovel really easily. So one thing to help prevent that in the future is I'm putting this bilge pump pipe over it. So basically like a laundry machine, washing machine hose. So I'm going to first fit that over this. And this will go up into the 2-inch PVC, no problem. I say that. So then I'll leave this part of the PEX over here exposed so that I can put my fitting on it. So this is my fitting here. I've got a 1-inch male threaded coupling. It's going to glue onto my 1-inch PVC down here, and then it goes to a standard crimp fitting for my PEX. So I've made sure I've got a wide radius bend here that I'm not going to crimp it. I'm also going to possibly use this Schedule 40 conduit elbow to give the radius a little bit more rigidity, so that over time and movement the bend in the pipe isn't going to kink. I might not use this. I'm going to try it out right now and see if this is too tight of a radius or if this will work. Yeah, possibly I could do it if I put more of this up in there. Just an idea. I could potentially heat this up and make it less of a curve here, but I'm thinking with the large radius I've got here, it should be fine, shouldn't ever kink. Sometimes you gotta just try something, see if it'll work or not. My goal is just to protect this PEX pipe. So now that I've got this wide bend here, I'm just lining it up to make sure that I'm good. Yeah, that should be fine. It's a nice wide radius here, and over time should be okay. And this little sump pipe that's over it, this bilge pipe, that's it's not going to protect it very much, but hopefully if someone does excavate over here for whatever reason, if they hit that with their shovel, hopefully they don't hit it too hard, and this should take a little bit of a hit before damaging the PEX pipe underneath. Alright, so now I'm trying to decide. I was going to stick this on first, crimp it, and then plug it in, but I won't be able to rotate it to get a good glue seal on this, so I guess I will put this fitting on and I'll put everything together and then crimp it. So I need to deeper that a little. Using this little crimp ring to rub around the PVC on the outside to deburr it a little bit, so that when I'm putting the fitting on, it doesn't squeeze the glue out of the inside of the pipe. Stuff like this works really well to deburr PVC. Just gives it a little chamfered edge. So we've got a pretty flush 90. I know you can't see anything, you just have to take my word for it. But now we're gonna prime and glue. Once I get this fitting on here, I'll show you the crimping it all together. You don't want too much PVC glue because it'll weaken your joint. So just a nice thin, even coating. Start with putting the PVC glue on the pipe before the coupling. Alright, that's on. Quarter turn twist. Hold it on there for a second so it doesn't push off. They say 30 seconds, but that's typically for bigger pipes or problem pipes. Typically you don't have to hold it on for that long. Alright, let's bring you over here. See down into the hole. Alright, let's try this. Trying to figure out how to get this thing solid here. Alright, look down. Alright, so there's my fitting PVC, all of it down in the hole. Now, all I've got to do is take my crimp ring, fit it onto the end of my pipe here, and I like to give it a little bit of a squeeze to make it easier to work with. These 1-inch PEX pipes are a little bit more rigid, a little bit harder to work with. You want to get your ring about 1/4 of an inch out. On these larger PEX fittings, they've got 3 rings and they're further away from the edge of the fitting. So always make sure you double check where the barbs are so you get a good tight fitting there. And then I've got this new Ryobi PEX crimp ring tool, which I've wanted to try out since I heard about it first coming out. This is the P661, I believe. I don't know where they keep their up here. Yeah, P661. So it comes with 1-inch, 3/4, and 1/2 dies that go in here and crimp. Now this is 1 inch already. You don't have to have a die inside there. but you attach them with these little knobs on the side. They fit into this little hole, just crimp. So far, with the few crimps I've done, it's worked well. It's got a little light on the front so you can see. Just need to make sure you're 90 to the pipe, and then you just hold the button. And there you go. That's crimped. Then I've got my go, no-go gauge. So this is the go side, this is the no-go side. And that fits on there good. And I like to test it all the way around to make sure that it's good. Yep, we're all good there. So that's now a solid PEX to PVC. Also, something else to note is 1-inch PVC here has male threads, and I'm using a female threaded PEX fitting. That's because if I were to do this with a female on the PVC side and a male threaded connection on the PEX side, this brass could actually split this PVC. And I've had that happen before when I've connected to a male or a female threaded PVC pipe. The brass will be pushing out against the PVC. You can crank it down hard enough to where over time this PVC can't stand it and it'll split apart. I think I did that on one. It was a yeah, I think it was PVC. Yeah, it may have been CPVC, but I'm pretty sure it's PVC with a 1/2-inch line going into it. And I didn't crank it down super tight. Everything was good. And then a month later, it split. It just broke. And it wasn't from freezing. It just couldn't stand it. So I've learned anytime I'm connecting to plastic with brass, I always put the female side on the brass side and the male side on the PVC, so that it's not going to split the PVC apart. It's actually compressing the PVC, and I haven't had any trouble with that. So just a quick tip about joining metal to plastic. Female on the metal side, male on the plastic side. All right, so now you see this little bilge pump just fits down to right here. I'm now going to get some liquid seal. I'm going to seal around this fitting right here. It won't be watertight per se. I mean, over time it can release, but it will help to keep dirt and everything off of this copper fitting here and help to prolong its life. So this little $8 bilge pump pipe will help to protect everything as it's down there in the dirt. And then I'll probably wrap it with tape, and yeah, anyways, just to give it some added longevity. So yeah, so that's going from a 1-inch PVC pipe in with PEX, nice long radius here, into that 2-inch PVC pipe going inside. And I'll show you inside. This is an ICF Fox Blocks exterior wall here. Alright, inside. So we've got the line coming in. There's the 2-inch PVC. So our hole is just right outside the wall there. And it's coming in. And then I've got this 1-inch PEX coming. Then what I'll do is, once we've framed that little divider wall that's going to be going across here, I'll put a little valve, a little shut-off valve right inside the wall here so you can access it. And yeah, that'll be our main coming into this place.